Okay, what to investigate, what to investigate. It has blood on it. There's a dumbbell on the floor. And there's blood on it. There's blood on the dumbbell. Saying it twice doesn't change the fact that there's blood on it. The Monokuma file says her cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, which would make this dumbbell the murder weapon. That's the only reasonable conclusion. Loaded dumbbell into your Electro ID. You can find it in the ammunition menu. One thing I hate about investigating with Byakuya is you can't leave the room, which annoys the hell out of me. All the life has drained from her body. All that's left is her corpse. Fujisaki's corpse. The more I look at it, the more bizarre it seems, so this is Genocider Show's work. But we haven't concluded that a Genocider Show is responsible. Is that what you're trying to say? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Dude, you seriously know way too much about this. I'm suspecting you. And he's laughing. The phrase bloodbath fever is written in the wall in blood. What the heck does bloodbath fever even mean? There's blood spatter on the poster. It must have happened when the serial killer attacked Fujisaki. What else can I investigate? She's thoroughly investigating Fujisaki's corpse. In fact, she's even touching her body. What a strange woman to be able to touch a corpse and to do so with a straight face. You're one to talk. She looks like she's pretty focused on her work. She didn't so much as bat an eye at Togami's comment. Well, one, like I wouldn't care because the guy's an asshole, like I said. That kid had one hell of a complex about being weak. You heard, didn't you? Always saying, I've got to get stronger. I do remember her saying that, yeah. Kid was trying to build some muscle, get stronger, and then this. So, was there really any need for her to get stronger in the first place? You said it yourself, there's nothing wrong with girls being weak. Beats me. I don't know everything that was going through that kid's head. I'm kind of curious. Where is the source of Fujisaki's complex lies? Yay, ammo! I know Byakuya won't let me leave until I investigate everything. I can hardly believe Fujisaki was murdered in this very changing room. I was here just yesterday. I do wonder why she was killed in a changing room of all places. Actually, no. It is also possible she was killed somewhere else and brought here after the fact. Indeed, she is rather light. It would not be difficult to move her body after killing her. However, I believe she brought herself here on her own 2 feet. What makes you think that? Past few days, she frequently spoke of wanting to strengthen her body. So you think Fujisaki came here to work out? But the Monokuma file says she was killed at approximately 2 a.m. Would she really be working out that late? She was likely trying to avoid running into Asahina or myself. We often work out here during the day. She was avoiding you? Both Asahina and I invited her to work out with us on numerous occasions, but she always refused. I can only assume she was avoiding us. So she came here to work out by herself in the middle of the night. I find it hard to believe she was alone. She wanted to start working out, but she said she was unable to do so by herself. She said she wanted someone to assist her. You're saying Fujisaki came in the changing room to work out, in secret, in the middle of the night, and she didn't come alone. It is a possibility. Yay! Testimony! Okay, see? You see, like, as soon as you find all the clues... Well, actually, no. He only leaves when he's satisfied. There's a couple clues here and there that he didn't pick up on, or he wouldn't let you pick up on. So you have to deal with his hand holding until you're done. Alright, let's get moving. Huh? Already? We're not gonna learn anything by staying put. We need to examine this case from many different angles. If you let me finish my investigation of the entire room, then we can leave. But no, I have to deal with you. I get that, but if you understand, then start moving. Asshole. He's more than a little pushy, huh? It's like he thinks he has me in a leash. I swear, I hope he dies. I want him to die. Really bad. Alright, we'll investigate here next. Huh? Does this room have anything to do with the murder? Use your head. Where's the fun in relying on others for everything? There's no rule against punching him, is there? As I recall, you need to use your Electro ID on this card reader to open the door, don't you? Is there something you're not sure about? Then why don't you ask Monokuma directly? As soon as the words left his mouth, Togami clapped his hands twice. How may I be of service? That's kind of funny. Just clap clap and he shows up. That's funny. Has Togami tamed Monokuma? It seems Naegi has a question for you. Sure, sup? About these card readers. These card readers only respond to you guys' Electro IDs. But watch out, you can only enter the changing room that corresponds with the Electro ID's owner's gender. You said it was impossible for two people to enter together, did you not? Any sexual terrorists attempting to do so will find themselves with far more orifices than they can fill, courtesy of Mr. Gatling Gun up there. That's an odd thing to say. It's also against the rules to lend your Electro ID to someone else, isn't it? Yeah, we see. If that's the case, then only girls can enter the women's changing room and only guys can enter the men's. Which is to say, since we found Fujisaki's body in the women's changing room, oy vey, I can see right through you, Naegi. You can see through me? This is what you were thinking, isn't it? Since the corpse was discovered in the women's changing room, the culprit must have had to have gone inside. In other words, one of the girls killed her. But you're reaching for the low-hanging fruit. Is that wrong? Take a good, close look at the school rules. This is what they say. You are forbidden from lending your Electro ID to anyone. The rules prohibit the act of lending, but not borrowing. I'd expect no less from a child of the Togami group. You found the loophole in the rule. This is you we're talking about. I'm sure you left the loophole on purpose to make things more interesting. Ugh, I didn't even break a sweat. You're kicking all sorts of ass today. Here's a freebie. Not only can the dead not defend themselves, they don't even count as people. If you catch my drift. Hold on, you said there's a loophole. But doesn't borrowing someone's Electro ID also count as them lending it to you? Yawn. You're making me sleepy. Take a cue from Togami over here and put a little punch in your words. As punishment, I'm giving you the cold shoulder. Thanks. Q&A over. Think for yourself. I suppose I have no choice. My slightly disappointing partner in crime, I'll explain in his stead. Come on, we're going to the entrance hall. The entrance hall. You'll see when we get there. Again, this guy's an asshole. I just want to hurt him. Loaded card reader into your Electro ID. You can find it. Seriously, when can the Togami leave me alone? Well, here we are. What is it you wanted me to see here, Togami? And he walks away. I guess I'm on my own. I know what it is. It's that box in the corner over there. I think it's a box. There is a letter box here. Maybe there's something inside. Are these Electro IDs? Not just one, but 3. Why here of all places? Sounds like you found them. What? You knew these were here? Sorry about that. I just recently happened upon them myself. It seems Electro IDs are returned to this letterbox when their owners die. So you're saying these Electro IDs belong to Enoshima, Kuwata, and Mizuno. You have eyes, use them. Again, why could you just help with the investigation instead of letting me do all the work? I grabbed one of the Electro IDs and tried turning it on. Sayaka Mizuno's. Oh, of course we picked up hers. You were right. This is Mizuno's Electro ID. Now you understand what we meant when we were talking about the loophole in the rule? Yeah, I think so. Blah blah blah, flashback, blah blah blah. More flashback. Stop with the flashback. So this is what he was talking about. Loaded Electro ID is in your Electro ID. It's funny. What happened? Is something wrong? That's strange. One of these Electro IDs won't boot up. You mean it's broken? Whose is it? The other Electro ID says it belongs to Junko Enoshima. So that means the broken one is Kuwata's? In that case, I'm not surprised. With how many baseballs I had slammed into. Slammed. With baseballs. Yeah, more flashback, I hate this. The memory of that moment came rushing back. Of the horrid execution that took his life. Of the tasteless production in the puppet masters made. of the end of a human being's life. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either if it broke after all that. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! What's with the whoa? What's your problem? Your Electro ID is a key item integral to your life here in the Academy. So don't go thinking smacking it around with a few balls or anything is gonna break it. But it actually... I said it won't, so it won't. It can easily withstand having a 10-ton anvil dropped on it, and 100 meters below sea level is cake. It doesn't matter how many baseballs you throw at it, it's not gonna break. No way, Jose. However, even the almighty Electro ID has one weakness. Weakness? That's classified. Can't have you going around breaking yours cause I blurted it out. So, Kawata unwittingly stumbled upon this weakness and broke his Electro ID? Who knows? If you ask me, I don't think his Electro ID is broken. Who knows, though? I think that was a hint. And then Monokuma disappeared, leaving us to ponder the meaning of his extremely suggestive commentary. What was that about? Monokuma says Kawata's Electro ID isn't broken, but we have it right here, and it won't start up. It's not all that important. At the very least, it doesn't have anything to do with the murder. You don't know that yet. Is that really relevant? Something tells me that might not be the case. Loaded broken Electro ID into your Electro ID. Well, that should do it for the preliminary work. I'd say it's time we start doing some real investigation, ripping the mask off this psychopath. You mean whoever killed Fujizaki? Not exactly. What? Not exactly. Can I go now? Oh, whoops. Can I just go now? Because, like, I'm really done. Can I leave? Oh, we're not done, apparently. What else is there to investigate in here? Sorry, I haven't played in a while. I forgot the controls. Do I have to talk to him? Hello? There you are. What do you mean, not exactly, Togami? While yes, I do want to find the culprit, to be more precise, what I really want to do is uncover Genocider Show's true identity. So you really think Genocider Show killed Fujizaki? Of course I do. There's no doubt in my mind the culprit is Genocider Show. React. Genocider Show is that homicidal maniac, right? Who else would it be? He's a villainously brutal and demented serial killer. He chooses his victims at random and without warning. The police cannot find a pattern. The internet has dubbed the suspect of these serial murder cases Genocider Show. The idea that his victims number in the thousands is obviously an urban legend. But still, you're saying that one of us is that psychopathic serial killer. Precisely. But that's insane. I have undeniable proof, and I'm gonna show that to you. Oh my god. Do I have to talk to you again? Blah 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 blah. Oh look, there it is. With certainty. Really? When we're done here, I'm gonna take you somewhere and show you proof that it was Genocider Show who killed Chihiro Fujizaki. Proof? Does he actually have proof? Hey, guys! There's trouble. Help. We're busy. Get out of here. Jerk. It's an emergency. An emergency. Please, help. I said that backwards. Talk to her. It's an emergency. An emergency. Help. Please help. Asahina, relax. But it's an emergency. React. What's the emergency? Fukawa's in trouble. She's acting funny. Actually, she's been acting funny. What do you want to do, Togami? Toko Fukawa, huh? I'm a little concerned about her. Do you actually care, or do you plan on using her? Let's go see how she's doing. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. You need a nice slap of reality to your face, brother. I have to say, I didn't expect that. I totally thought he'd blow her off. Come on, hurry, hurry! Hold on, Asahina. It looks like she's heading for the dorms. Probably Fukawa's bedroom. Got it. Where's the room? No. There it is. Oops. Forgot the controls. I haven't played in a while. Asahina said Fukawa has some sort of emergency. Okay, what do I have to, like, interact with the... What am I doing here? Talk to her. Okay, you're just too fast. So, what's the problem? After what happened in the changing room, me and Ishimaru brought Fukawa to her room to rest. A little while later, I thought I'd check up on her. But she was acting kind of strange. She absolutely refused to leave her room, and she was mumbling about all sorts of weird things. What do you mean, weird? Why don't you try talking to her yourself? How about I try slapping you upside the head? Seriously, this guy's pissing me off. Does anyone else get pissed off by this guy? Alright. To the door. Knock knock. I guess I'll just try the bell. Ding dong. The door slid open without a sound. What the hell? Whoa! The negative aura that spilled through the crack on the door almost knocked me off my feet. What? Well, Asahina was worried about you, 'cause you've locked yourself in here. Leave me alone. Would you at least open the door for me? Nothing? I won't let her run free. Who's her? Huh? I will not let Genocider Show run free. Okay. She slammed the door in my face. Rude. What? She was like that when it came by earlier, too. I'll banish that accursed homicidal maniac. What do you mean? I have no idea what she's going on about. But I was scared to just leave her like that, so I tried forcing the door open. But it looks like she's barricaded the door, and I couldn't get it open any farther. Fukawa was too frightened. She's barricaded herself in her room. Does she have the same idea as Togami? That the serial killer genocider Sho who murdered Fujizaki? Is that why she's so scared? I'm really worried about her. I wonder if there's anyone who can talk her out of it. I know. Her man crush. Hey, Togami, would you mind giving it a shot? See if maybe you can convince her to leave the room. I suppose. Huh? You'll try talking to her, Togami? I'm surprised. You actually can be nice sometimes. Meh. Without a word, Togami approached the door and placed his finger on the intercom. A few moments later... Leave me alone. For God's Sogami. Sogami. It's Togami. I'm so sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But you don't need to worry. I won't let her run free. I won't let Genocider Show run free anymore. And then she closed the door. Even Togami couldn't do it. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on a second. What did Fukawa mean by our promise? Promise? Hell if I know. Probably just another one of her delusions. Jackass. But, like I said, I don't know. Let Asahina deal with Fukawa. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Let's go. Without even waiting for a response, Togami started walking away. Togami! I frantically pursued him.